Hey guys, it's Ben from Liable Law. In this video, I'm going to talk about listing your assets in your will. Because this is a common question that many of my wills clients ask me, do I need to list all my assets in the will? The short answer is you only know your assets when you die. I mean, if you do a will today and you die 10 years, 20 years later, you accumulate a lot of assets. So usually it is the lawyer's job to list the assets in the court document during the probate process. It's called the schedule of assets. You can watch the video I did earlier about probate. So generally, if all your assets are in Singapore, you do not have to list them in your will. Why? If you watch the video on probate, that's because after you die, during the probate process, the lawyer will write to all the local banks, the local insurance agencies to inquire whether the deceased had an account or an insurance policy with the bank or insurance agency. If the deceased does not have a bank account or insurance policy, the bank will reply no. If yes, the bank will reply yes and will give the bank account number, the amount of money is left in the bank account. The insurance company will give the insurance policy number and the death payout. Then, using this information, the lawyer will insert it in the court document for probate called the Schedule of Assets. This is what the Schedule of Assets look like. Now, if you have foreign assets, as well as Singapore assets held by foreign companies. For example, you have a Maybank bank account, you have a Citibank bank account, you have Bank of China, Standard Chartered Bank. These are not local banks, so it may be prudent to state them in the will so that the probate lawyer will write to them, because he sees the will, he knows, oh, you have a bank account with Maybank, Citibank, so he will write to them during the probate process. Also, if you have overseas property in countries which recognize foreign wills like Singapore, you may also wish to include the foreign properties in your will, so that the probate lawyer, when he obtains probate, he will include it in the Schedule of Assets. The Schedule of Assets, the last page, there's a section for property of the deceased outside Singapore. Here's what it looks like. So, if you have overseas property, then what your executor needs to do after it's included in the Schedule of Assets is to get the foreign lawyer in the foreign country to get the high court over there to recognize the Singapore probate. One thing I tell my clients to do is to do a list of their assets, which you do not include in the will. It's a paper clip. It's clipped to the will in the same envelope. List out all your assets there so that your executor knows all your assets when you die. So for example, if you open a new bank account, if you open a new trading account, a brokerage account, or you buy a new house, you just write it on a piece of paper, which is clipped together with the will, so that the executor, after you die, he takes the will and he shows it to the probate lawyer. Oh, these are the assets. So that's all I have to say about listing your assets in your will. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to click like and subscribe.